Hi, John Felsavari here, talking to you about lesson 1. What is AI? Okay, I don't have gross gloves on. See, it's great. All right, lesson 1. What is AI? So, OneNote, really important. You've got your OneNote set up. Okay, you should have got an email from your DT teacher, and it'll have a little link in there to open the OneNote. Make sure you click on that. It'll open up in a web browser like Chrome, probably. And then I like to click Open in App. Okay, and then it'll open up in this application, and you can see all your subjects on the side. That way you can quickly get to them later when you need them, right? There's a few sections that you can use. I'm in the content library, which you guys won't be able to edit. So if you find yourself in the content library and you click and you can't type, okay, you're in the content library. So to get out of that, click on the green arrow, go to your name, and then you should have a copy of this stuff in there. If you don't, you can go back, content library, grab yourself a copy, go back, your section, and you just sort of paste it in. I'm just going to delete that. I don't want two of those. One lesson 1 is enough. Yeah, or I'll probably just actually put all these directly in your section to save you that hassle anyway. So once we've got all that going, we're good to go. So first up, read the slides, watch the video. So let's start by watching this video straight away, because videos are good. So pause this one and watch this one. Welcome back. You've watched the video. Excellent. So it's all about the AI for Good challenge, all right? This is a challenge that we are doing as part of Digital Technologies, okay? We're going to be designing how we could use artificial intelligence to make the world a better place in some way, okay? Largely, this is about the designing of it, okay? If you can get working AI to happen, that would be awesome. But understandably, if we could do that, we'd all be really rich and probably working somewhere. NASA or something, I don't know. Boston Dynamics, maybe. So the design challenge, okay. Next task, a brainstorm, all right? So we're going to jump online, do some research about artificial intelligence, see what we can find out. I'm going to create a mind map about what we find, okay? You can do this on paper if you like. You can use this mindmap.com. I couldn't get it working. It kept wanting me to pay, so I used draw.io. And I'll just quickly show you how to use draw.io because I really like it. It's really cool. You probably get asked to log in. Just click Google. And then I think I clicked, save it to Google Drive. And then I got this. So create a new diagram. Give it a good name. AI mind map. Create. Root folder just means like sort of the top level of your Google Drive. Here we go. So I like the curved rectangle. In the middle, I'll just put AI. Really cool thing, you just double click on that arrow, you get another one. And so now you're just putting in what research tells you. So it might be, it's a bit about technology, might be a bit about coding. And then when you're looking at this technology, you might find there's stuff about sensors, so how a computer or a robot might sense things, like with its, we sense things with our eyes. Computers would have cameras, for example. Okay. And yeah, so keep going with a mind map. Once you're done, I want you just to put a copy of it just here. Okay. Again, if you can't edit, just click the green arrow, go back to your name, and you'll be able to edit there. It'll be a bit trickier if it's hand drawn. Just take a photo maybe with your webcam, and then you can put it in that way. Or if you've used draw.io or something like that, I sometimes find the easiest way is the snipping tool, which it doesn't quite really work when I'm recording, I think, which is a bit. Oh no, there we go, it's worked. Cool. So grab a snip of that. back in here, and then we just put it in like that. We might want to adjust it so it sort of doesn't look. Yeah, we want the diagonal one so it's not going to squish it. There we go. Obviously, your mind map will be a lot bigger than that. That was just a quick little demo one that I did. I'd hope to see your diagrams much bigger and fuller of research that you've done. Okay. Next up, exploring. So explore through each of these links. Sorry, you should probably pause it if you haven't finished task 2 yet. So pause that. Done task 2? Okay, let's continue. So explore through the links, read the articles about past winners of the AI for Good challenge. So again, we're going to be reading through each of these. Just pause this. Have you paused it? Okay, you're back. All right, let's keep going. So choose one of the links that you've read. Okay, I'm just going to answer some questions about that. So which project was most of interest to you? Why? What was the artificial intelligence component of the project? And who could the project help? Okay, just pause this video and answer those questions. Welcome back again. Hoping to get sick of me saying that. I say it a lot, as you can probably tell. All right, read more about AI. What it is, when it started, and what it is like now. Feel free to pause and read, or I might just quickly sort of rattle through it. So artificial intelligence, the wide-ranging branch of computer science concerned with building smart machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. So robots, kind of, doing what people do. Okay? When did it start? You can kind of read this. World War II was for encryption, right? They were saying everything over radio, and they had to sort of encrypt it so that if anyone else heard it, they wouldn't understand their battle plans. And this guy, Alan Turing, come up with this big machine called a computer. Hope I pronounced that correctly. And that computer would encrypt the messages so that anyone that would hear it along the way wouldn't understand what was being said. Now, Google, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, every major tech company is spending a lot of money, a lot of resources, trying to figure out as much as they can about artificial intelligence, trying to be the first big name artificial intelligence provider, creator type thing. Personal assistants are kind of, how we're sort of seeing it, and we can see it in everyday lives already. Things like Siri, Alexa, really cool ways that AI works. Can you think of any other AI as part of your daily life? My phone, I don't know if yours does it, my phone will tell me how long it takes me to get to work and that sort of stuff. Or it used to, when I used to leave my house. Feels like a while ago now. Yeah, there's a funny thing about AI. I was talking to Sarah the other day, and she said, we were joking about how, careful what you say, like Alexa's listening. I laughed, she laughed, the toaster laughed. It was great. So funny. All right, AI in the future. Thousands of companies are currently working on revolutionary breakthroughs, self-driving cars that may one day be just, how we do things. Some companies focusing on how to add AI to products. Others are working on developing their own intelligent technology and services. We are going to have a look at a few AI companies, what they're working on. So this one, AI, very clever. Robotics. So it's vision. It's all about the vision, I suppose. using software and hardware, right? So software like the computer programs, hardware is like the physical stuff that it's using, like the screen, keyboard, that sort of stuff. It's hardware. To become the eyes of the vehicles. Okay. It's important. It's looking for things like people, other cars, animals, etc. So you can see by the photo, it's about cars, trying to make sure they're not going to run into other cars or people that are walking or animals that are around, that sort of thing. And the sky and the buildings and things. You don't want to be driving and crash into the sky. That would be embarrassing. Blue River Tech, agriculture, robotics and software. Agricultural, so farming stuff, it looks like. Again, a bit of vision, a bit more of AI. See and spray machine learning. So only spraying the weeds, sort of identifying that it's a weed and then spraying it with like poison or whatever. It's pretty cool. Alright, final task is an AI poster. Excuse me. So using Canva, I'm going to create a poster about AI. What is it? How did it start? How does it work? How's it used? Where is it used? What it might look like in the future. All right. You can be pretty creative with that one, because I haven't been to the future yet. I'm not really sure what it looks like. And maybe some examples of AI as well. And then, once you've done that, just place your poster here. So if you're good to go with that, just get started and do it, and that's kind of it. You can kind of, you don't have to watch the rest of this video. The rest of this video, I'll just quickly show you Canva in case you haven't seen it before. Okay, it's pretty basic. Like, I'm sure you guys better figure it out. You guys are pretty clever. Sign up with Google if you haven't. I'm pretty sure I have. So I'll log in with Google. Cool. So we can create a design. We want a poster. Here we go. You can use some templates on the sides if you like to. Always get real picky with what template I want. I spend too long looking. And I'm certainly doing that now, aren't I? Positivity. Let's use that one. Cool. So literally, you can sort of click on it. You can double click on it. Artificial intelligence. That looks shocking. So let's fix that up a little bit. It's making it worse. Let's make the font a bit smaller. 28. That's too small. 36. Too small. 48. Too small. 56. Okay. Put that up the top. And yeah, you can kind of change your text that way. You've got some options up here you can use. If you want more text, just on the side here, you can add a heading. If you don't want it, you just sort of delete, click delete. It's gone. You can add just a little bit of body text and put that wherever you want it, and then you can type. All kinds of different things, right? Whatever you find. We had questions. You should probably answer the questions actually. What is AI? And so you might put here, what is AI? And then underneath that you might put